was so freezing cold out. The dryness has made Miss Tonya's voice go somewhere else. Oh, my pockets feel really empty today. Oh, my goodness me. But we're going to have some fun today. We have some fun things planned. Ooh, we can't wait. We have some exciting things to do. We even have a book to give away today, which is so much fun. We're going to have a good time. Ooh, thank you for coming out because it's so super chilly.
You know, we watched a movie of a man put a fire under his chin and cook the popcorn.
And cook some popcorn.
What are you talking
And
about?
then wet them.
He did. Oh my goodness.
Maybe Home Alone.
No, he was
A Home Alone?
He was same as the oven.
What was it? Home Alone that you watched?
No,
It was.
It was a funny. And then he bit in one of those, but it was dry.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna have to tell me all about that movie. That sounds like it was so funny. Oh, but what we're gonna do today? We're gonna read stories today, all about money. Does anybody have a piggy bank at home?
I have some expensive money.
You have some expensive money? Yeah. You're my kind of guy. He has some expensive money.
I have money.
You do? So wait a minute. Who has a bank at home?
I do.
You do?
I'm saving it for this.
But oh my God, I thought you was gonna be able to take me to lunch. He's saving it for Disney. Well, that's a good thing.
We're gonna need to ride a car and a boat and a taxi and an airplane and a jet.
Oh, well, you gonna need all your money. You might even have to borrow some of mine to do all of that. That's gonna be super fun. So sometimes you have money because you need to spend something right away. And then sometimes
but baby don't have money yet.
Not. Well, he might have a little piggy bank somewhere.
Maybe a little.
Well, he don't have to buy anything like that.
Yeah, he's little.
Yeah. You get bigger, then they want all your money.
That's right.
Boys, everybody, all the companies, they want all your. It's best to stay little, just like that.
And I wonder what he's gonna be when he grows up.
Well, you know what?
And I was a baby.
I know you were, but we're gonna have to just wait and see. We can just watch him and see what he's gonna be when he grows up. That's gonna be super fun to watch that. Can we do my apron?
Yeah.
I have something in my pocket. It's the letter of the week, and I keep it very close to me, but you can take a peek. And I bet if I pick out my clues, you can pick something. If you let's see. Oh, my goodness.
And look at that mustache. Look.
I have
Kite.
a kite.
I got it first.
It doesn't have the tail on it, but I have a kite. Wait a minute, is today a good day to fly a kite?
No.
Yeah.
You think so?
No.
My kite will have icicles on it and be out there like, oh, please take me down, I'm so cold, so cold.
It's gonna be
Too chilly. But you need a little breeze blowing too, if you have a kite. Oh,
You
wait a
don't
minute.
just put your coat on and
Oh, what is this?
kangaroo.
A kangaroo. Oh, this is so cute. It's just the mommy kangaroo. I don't see the baby Joey. Just the mommy. A kangaroo. And, ooh.
A key.
Do you think this will open up anything important?
No, I think it's a baby.
Yes, it looks like one of those big keys that's on a teething ring, actually. I think so.
You need a bigger long thing.
Yes, a little smaller key if I want to open up a door or something. So let me see.
We do have a small key.
I do too. But I have to put them in a safe place so I'll be able to find them. Let's see. Oh, so our letter is the letter what?
K. I see a kite.
Oh, you're right. Look at this
Kite.
Oh, it's a squishy.
Yeah, it's a blow up kite.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. A blow up kite.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is one of my favorite things. Let's see if you can guess what this is.
A teapot.
But what's another word for a teapot? It begins with a K. Can you
Oh.
say kettle?
Kettle.
Oh, yeah, so sometimes
I
people will say,
never saw
can you
a
put the
kettle.
kettle on the stove, please? And you might be like, what are they talking about? They're talking about the teapot. It's the kettle. Yeah, I love a little teapot. Oh, here's a smaller key. But I don't
A
think,
small one.
yeah, but I don't think this is what we're going anything.
It's a plate.
David, can you sit there for me? Thank you. Oh, do you know what this is?
A kazoo.
A kazoo.
A kazoo.
Good. And does anybody know what this is?
A bear. Koala. Cat.
Oh my goodness, the smartest people show up here on Wednesday. You're
I
exactly
show up.
right. You do show up. Yes. So the letter K. Can you make the letter K with your hand? It's a little tricky. Sometimes when you make the letter K, it feels funny right here. Yeah, the letter K. Yeah. For kettle, kite.
Kate.
Cake. Kangaroo. Well, not cake that we eat, but the cake that we eat does have the letter K in it.
Kitchen.
A kitchen, you're right. The kitchen. Oh my goodness. That is so super nice.
Look at his mustache.
Well,
Okay, I don't care what
so,
you're doing over here.
let's
I'm going
see.
over here. Thank you.
Let me show you.
We're ready for Christmas. Yeah, I got my Christmas with
What?
Batman toys.
Oh my goodness.
And I got the Batman birthday.
I need you to help me. So, I am
And I
looking
thought I was Santa for a real web shooter. I want a real web.
David, are you ready for me?
One time I thought I played a web.
So, the word that begins with the letter K is key. So we're looking for a rhyming word that sounds like key.
P.
Oh, I know what it is. Tie.
T&P.
That does it, Mom? Let me see.
T&P does not wrong.
It doesn't?
No, T.
Let me say it to myself. Do you think it rhymes? Okay, let me see. Key and B. Does that sound alright? Yes, good job. Thank you.
How good.
You wasn't going to help me. You were trying to trick me, David. I know you were. You were trying to trick me. Trying to give me the wrong answer. Let's see. Do we have our listening music?
The elf is back.
Because we want to know what the alphabet K sounds like when we read it. So let's good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so much fun. Now, since we went through our alphabet, we up to the letter K. Can we do a quick review of our alphabet in sign language? Which means we're just going to move our lips and our hand. No sound, right?
Hi.
You guys are super, super fantastic. Oh my goodness. So we're reading stories all about money today. We had some fun books. Do you have this one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But don't tell the secret at the end. Don't tell them how it ends, okay? Okay, because I want them to be surprised with the end.
I'm the
Start
future
saving
for
Henry.
everyone.
So wait a minute. If you're going to save some money, if I gave you 4 nickels, if you are going to save some of those 4 nickels, could you spend all 4 nickels on the ice cream?
No.
No.
You need more money than that.
Well, you're probably right. But if you want to save any of your 4 nickels, you could only spend either one or two, and then you have to put the other two either in your piggy bank or somewhere where you
And
want
I
to
get
spend
a
it.
phone.
And you keep adding to it, and that's how you save it. Okay? In the story, Henry needs to start saving for something, but he's having a little problem doing that. So let's see. Start saving Henry.
I think he's not gonna get any money.
You don't think so? Listen. Start saving Henry. Now that Henry was 7 years old, he got $5 a
Oh.
week for making his bed, picking up
Is
his
that real
clothes,
money?
hanging up his wet towels, and setting the table. He got $5 for doing all that. But every
I
time
got
Henry
$20.
got his allowance,
I
he
got
couldn't
$20.
wait to spend it all. So that means that when he got $5, he went straight to the store and he spent all his money.
On ice cream.
Oh, he bought a giant jawbreaker. This is so good. To get some of those. And a huge pencil. Wow. He even spent his allowance on a fortune-telling gypsy that told him, "Soon you're going to be married." Hey, I'm only 7 years old, Henry said.
Fortune teller gypsy.
You gonna get
Straight.
married for your 7.
Then one day, Henry saw something that he really wanted. "Mom, will you please buy me Super Robot Dude?" asked Henry. "Henry, it's $30, said Mom. "Why don't you buy it with your allowance?" "But I really want Super Robot Dude, and I already spent my allowance," said Henry. He spent all of his $5. If you really want Super Robot Dude, you can start saving your allowance instead of spending it all each week, said Mom. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Henry wanted
Yeah.
Super Robot
I
Dude,
know, and I
so
might,
he decided
and
to
I
start
spent
saving.
my $5.
You did? Well, let's see what he's going to do. Oh, there's his piggy bank. We have to watch it. If this fills up with money, that means he's made it to $30. After 2 weeks, he had $10. Ooh, goodness.
Oh.
$10.
Only 20 more to go, said Henry. But then Henry had to have the latest Super Frog comic.
Uh-oh.
He was down to $5. Henry, sometimes saving means not buying something even if you really want it, said Dad. So Henry didn't buy that tube of bubble gum he really wanted. Oh, look. Wow. 5, 10, 15. Wait a minute. I need some more money. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
$15. Well, he had saved up $15. It is. Henry, Henry lost his library book and he had to buy a new one with his own money.
Uh-oh.
Mm. So now he was down to $5 again. Oh, Miss Tonya, Miss Elizabeth must not have been working that day.
That's right.
Henry.
That's right. It was Miss
Henry
Shelley.
kept saving, and after a month, he had saved up $25. Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, my goodness. Let's make sure we have $25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Whoa. How much did we need for that super robot kid? $30?
Yeah.
But Henry really wanted to get his mom a special present for her birthday. So Henry was back down to $5.
Oh. Well, that was very nice of him.
I'll never save up enough for super robot dude.
He really was.
Henry still kept saving. And one day, when he almost had $30, Mom said, "Look who's coming to visit." Yippee! It's Grandma, said Henry.
I knew it.
And wait a
I
minute,
knew it.
Grandma's always good for either some cash
That's
or
right.
present.
That's
Let's
right.
see. Well, I can't wait a minute. She has a big package.
Oh.
Super robot dude.
I have a surprise for you two, said Grandma. Oh boy! Super robot dude, said Henry. Oh, it's just what I've been saving for. Now, what will you do with all that money you saved? Asked Henry. Well, first, let's go for some ice cream. My treat. And then I'll keep saving because you never know when you're going to need a little cash.
That's right.
The end. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was getting really worried for Henry because he kept getting really close.
I just want money like that.
You did. I was like, let's change these and put zeros on them.
Yeah.
That would be even better. But that was so super fun, wasn't it? You know what? Sometimes it can be hard to save money, isn't it? Just ask the adults in the room. They would tell you. It's hard to save money. You want to get some things and you want to save some. And it's hard. Because there are some things that you really have to buy. And there's some things you just don't have to get right then. That was a super cool story. I like that. Start saving him. Whoa, that was super fun.
When I get my phone, I can call my friend Grant.
That would be nice to do that. That would be nice. Let's see what we're going to
See,
be.
does Grant have
For a phone.
Do you think you can be a big listener today?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to read this story. It's called The Penny Pot. Yes. Well, we make you read Penny, but I'm glad you brought that up because guess what? I have a copy of Penny. Woo! That I'm
Oh.
going to give away today.
Oh.
So we want everybody to put their name in the basket, and I'm going to give away this copy of Penny.
Is this one?
And guess what? It's a local author that wrote this too. So that's why we have that
Nice.
copy of it. That'd be even special. So make sure you do that. But until then, can we listen to the Penny Pot? Because I think you will enjoy this story also. This one, the Penny Pot? Yeah. Do you remember what happened?
Cow.
The Penny Pot. So sometimes when you go to the store, and you may not notice because you might not be even tall enough to see at the counter, but sometimes they have a little plastic container and people drop in their extra coins like pennies or nickels if they have some extra change in case a person comes behind them who do not have enough. they can get a penny or two out of there. Okay? Because, like, if you're going to buy something and instead of getting a whole lot of change back, you can just use 3 or 4 cents out the penny pot. And that's okay. And when you have extra change, you can put your money in the penny pot. So that's the name of this story. It's called The Penny Pot. I haven't seen too many of them lately at the stores. But I think,
Dollar General has them.
oh, do they? Okay.
Yes.
I know the gas stations usually
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So you know what? When you're in the store, take notice of that. And moms, help them look. Say, hey, you remember we talked about the story about the penny pot? That's what she was talking about.
Are you gonna go listen?
Oh,
They never
they
sit
look
down
like
for
they're
my cat
somewhere
litter
really,
box
really
today.
fun, right? At a fair or something. It was a hot Saturday in June, and the school fair was very crowded. The busiest place of all was the face painting booth. Fran, the art teacher, was in charge. More than anything else, Jessie wanted to get her face painted. It cost 50 cents. Jessie emptied her pockets and counted her money. She had 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and 4 pennies. Oh, she said sadly, I only have 39 cents. Now she wished she hadn't bought that ice cream cone. Mm. Don't worry, said Fran. People will put their extra pennies in the pot, and you can have them. Wait and see. So Jessie sat down to wait. Soon Miguel came along. I like to get my face painted, he said to Fran. Sure, she
Yeah, that's
replied. Do you have 50 cents? Let's see, said Miguel. He had a quarter, a nickel, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies. 53 cents. More than enough, said Fran. Would you like to put your extra pennies in the pot for someone else to use? Sure, said Miguel. Now, said Fran, what would you like to be? I like clown, said Miguel. Can you make me into one? In 5 minutes, Miguel looked like the funniest clown around. Jessie's friend Rachel came by next with her little sister Sam. I want my face painted, cried Sam. Okay, said Rachel. Let's look in your purse. There was a quarter, a dime, 2 nickels, and 7 pennies. 52 cents. You have enough money, she told her, and you even have 2 pennies left for the penny pot. What would you like to be, Fran asked Sam. A star, said Sam, because my mom says I'm her little star. Fran painted a big purple star on Sam's face. Then she added a twinkly sticker at one point, right on Sam's forehead. Now I'm really a star, said Sam. The next person in line was Jonathan. I know just how much money I have, he said. I have 54 cents. And sure enough, that's what he had. 3 dimes, 3 nickels, and 9 pennies. Jonathan put the 4 extra pennies into the penny pot. And what would you like to be? Fran asked him. He said. I don't really know. Do you have any ideas? I think you'll look good as a bear, she said. And he did too. Whoa, look at him. After a few minutes, Annie came along. I like to get my face painted, she said. And she put her money on the table and counted it out. There were 2 dimes, 4 nickels, and 13 pennies. Woo, she said. I have enough to put some extra pennies in the pot. She had 53 cents. I know just what I want to be, he said before Frank could even ask. I want to be a scary monster. I'll do my best, said Fran. When she was done, Annie didn't look like Annie at all. Just when Jessie was getting very tired of waiting, Fran smiled at her. Why don't you see what's in the penny pot now, she said. Maybe there will be enough along with your 39 cents. Jessie took all her money out of her pocket. Then she turned over the penny pot and dumped the money out onto the table. She counted it once, and then she counted it again just to be sure. 50 cents! Hey, 51 cents plus 1 cent left over. You can leave that penny in the penny pot for the next person who needs it, said Fran. Now, what would you like to be? What do you think she's going to pick to be? Jessie couldn't make up her mind. A star, a bear, a clown. They were all nice, but she wanted to be something different. All at once, Fran's cat knocked over the jar of blue paint. Scat, Chester, said Fran, catching the jar just in time. And then, just like that, Jessie knew what she wanted to be.
A cat.
A
Soon
cat?
all the kids from the school were gathered to look at Jessie's painted face. That's the best one ever, said Amy. I think it is, agreed Jessie. Isn't it, Chester? And Chester just swished his tail. Being oh, I like that story. That's a cool story.
My good birthday.
That was a good story.
And it's my good birthday.
Your feet are stuck?
Because sometimes you want to
Yeah, so I have 2 books to call Penny.
and sometimes they get stuck on this.
They do.
Yeah, they get stuck on floors.
Oh my goodness, I hope you don't have to be stuck here like all day.
I can unfreeze.
Oh, you can?
I can.
Oh my goodness, so your Velcro is tricky. Now this next little story we're going to do together. Uh-oh.
How?
And I need my little 5 pennies that should be in here. Let's see if I
I
can.
see one.
I
Yep.
do too. Let's see where
Are
they
you giving those money away?
If they're giving money away here, you can line up after me.
That's
okay?
right.
So let me ask Miss Elizabeth.
Do you need me to go get you?
Can you look on the table, please?
Absolutely.
3 pennies. I have some. I probably turned this upside down. And,
I see a penny book right over there.
I have the penny books up here. And I'm going to put this paperback book up because I'm going to use the hardback. It's just a little easier today. So for this story, we need 5 pennies. And evidently, I'm a little short because how many do I have here?
You need the penny pot.
2. I need the penny pot. So how many more do I need to make 5 pennies?
3
I
more.
need 3 more. Very good. Let's see. If Miss Elizabeth needs some more pennies. Thank
You're
you.
so
Woo-hoo. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
We need 5 because this story, this little boy, Benny, has 5 pennies. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what he's going to do.
I think he's going to put some away to
Should I give out snacky snacks?
You think so? Let's see. So we're going to think about what we would buy if we had 5 pennies.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we have to put our thinking cap on for that.
I can pay for that monster truck for as a fee.
You can?
It
Well,
costs $5.
oh, wait, that's the
Oh.
difference then. We only have 5 pennies. You need some more dollars. You need some of Henry's money that was in that book.
That's right.
Yeah, but this is a good start. This is a good saving start. Benny's pennies. Benny McBride had 5 new pennies. What should I buy? He asked. Buy something beautiful, said his mom. Buy something good to eat, said his brother. Buy something nice to wear, said his sister. Woof woof, said the dog. Meow, meow, said the cat. Benny said, I will. So Benny McBride, with 5 new pennies, strolled out in the morning sun. A woman was cutting roses. Her name was Mrs. Hill. Will you sell me a rose? Asked Benny.
Aw.
Will you sell me a rose for a penny? Yes, I will, said Mrs. Hill. Whoa, that's a good bargain. Look at that.
Yeah.
A rose. Then Benny McBride, with his 4 new pennies, a sweet smelling rose, strolled on in the morning sun. A girl was baking cookies. Her name was Lucy May. Ooh. Will you sell me a cookie? Said Benny. Will you sell me a cookie for a penny? A cookie for a penny. Okay, said Lucy May. Then Benny McBride, with his 3 new pennies, a sweet smelling rose, and a soft warm cookie, strolled on in the morning sun. A boy was making hats. His name was Michael Best. Will you sell me a hat? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a hat for a penny? Yes, oh yes, said Michael Best. Then Benny
Bless you.
McBride, with 2 new pennies, a sweet smelling rose, a soft warm cookie, and a fine paper hat, strolled on in the morning sun.
I didn't know there was neighbor hat.
Yeah, that's a hat. Look at it. So fancy.
Mm.
A butcher was cutting meat. His name was Mr. Hopper. Will you sell me a bone? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a bone for a penny? You're quite a shopper, said Mr. Hopper. Then Benny McBride, with 1 new penny, a sweet smelling rose, a soft warm cookie, a fine paper hat, and a big meaty bone, strolled on in the morning sun. A man was catching fish. His name was Mr. Beal. Will you sell me a fish? Asked Benny. Will you sell me a fish for a penny? It's the deal, said Mr. Beal.
That was the best deal of
Then
the day
Benny
right
McBride,
there.
with a sweet smelling rose, a soft warm cookie, a fine paper hat, a big meaty bone, and a wet floppy fish, but no new pennies, strolled home in the morning sun. I'm back, he called, and I brought you what you said. Oh, it's beautiful, said his mom. Good, said his brother. I like it, said his sister. Said the dog. Meow, meow, said the cat. Thank you, Benny, they all said together. You're welcome, said Benny. The end. That was a fun story. I tell you what, I'm going shopping with Benny because he was bargain shopping, wasn't he? He got some good deals for a penny. Really? Now, let me tell you about this book. We're just going to look at this book. We're not going to read it. Maybe you'll win it. Or, if not, maybe you and your mom can sit and read it after we do our story time. You do? Oh, that would be perfect. So, for this book,
We have a dog named Belle.
you actually need 10 pennies.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay? And you know what? Your pennies will fit right into the little slot there. See how they fit?
Hmm.
So you can read the story and then try to get your pennies out,
Mm.
which is easier said than done. Okay, well, that may be in it. And then as you read the story, it starts off with 1 penny who was a little lonesome. And it gathered pennies on it.
It was rolling away.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be such a cool book to read when you get home.
That would be fun.
Yes, yes, yes. So, for your craft today, you're going to make your own little paper wallet.
Ooh.
And then we have a special little treat for you when we
Mmm.
finish doing our craft.
I have one.
You do?
And I made paper.
Oh, did you?
Oh
Oh my
I
goodness.
made it like that. What is it?
You made tens? Yeah, that, you know, if you're going to make some money, go for big bills. You know, don't make dollars, make big bills.
We made money.
You did? Oh my goodness. Okay, follow Miss Elizabeth. Oh, I'll take this over so we can give away this book over there. Hello there, Millie. How are you doing?